It makes me so sad that through our short-sighted and almost criminal policies, for decades granting most favored nation status, turning our eyes from any accountability, and granting tax-exempt policies for our businesses going overseas, etc., don't we share responsibility? Haven't we supported China developing industries and practices that completely lack in human safety, that give no thought to our shared environment, where we've pushed the only thing that matters is bottom line profit? Now China scoffs. What right have we to preach? And we wonder why our toys, materials, food, and products are now considered unhealthy and even dangerous. I am a little sad, and we've been passing for an hour. The past hour we've been passing nothing but all these workers, buildings, and factories. And it seems to me a tough life, tough life. It makes me think of how lucky I am, that's all, how fortunate I am to be just traveling. The Olympic competitions have rules followed by all internationally. Isn't this international competition needing clearer rules? We've helped our CEOs here rake in untold disproportionate earnings and have created a good number of Chinese billionaires. But with many more being impoverished, who is this progress for? Have we supported the movement back to indentured servants, sometimes even slavery conditions? Bricks and brick factories are omnipresent throughout China, and yes, slavery conditions have recently been uncovered in several. Some factories are ultra-modern with latest technology, but it's still easy to find sweatshops all around the countryside. Here a woman working very late into the night, working with acid, making batteries. No eye protection. Most had no gloves, no insurance or compensation. Wages not possible for us to live on, and if you don't like it, there's the door. We have people to take your place. The basic rights and conditions laborers and humanitarians have worked so hard for centuries to uplift humankind were here sold to the lowest bidder, to environments with the least oversight or regulation. The smoke is horrendous, unacceptable for any human. It's killing Chinese and all of us. This is our Olympics. This is the challenge today around the world. We can do better. We can help create solutions. We can reinforce basic livable conditions. We can care. That's our expertise. The burning of the fields does a rich soil and prevents struggling farmers from having to haul material. But how about composting or exchanging other low-tech methods? In China, many tiny farms are not accessible to machinery or vehicles. We can gather our farmers here and around the world to share ideas on practical alternatives that are low cost, that don't require heavy machinery, good for the farmers, good for the earth, good for us all. Humanity owes much to the thousands of years of collected wisdom in this land. The I Ching, Taoist and Confucian philosophy has helped us organize our mind and thought, better understand roles in a civilization, our identity and place in the universe, the movement and change in our shared nature, the cycles of our lives, night to day, winter to spring, the firm yielding to the flexible and back, and the flow of our energy interconnecting the wholeness of our health, our optimum well-being. Okay.
I did a lot of this when I turned 50. No, like that. No.
The youth clearly prefer the rhythms and tunes of the West. I often thought I was actually hearing Western pop music, just with different words. The guitar is the instrument of choice, and their life is being now versed in rap. It It's not easy finding traditional music outside the tourist venues and true minority regions.
And the Pirates of the Caribbean in Chinese is playing.
Our latest movies, after sanitization of any political content, are quickly and simultaneously pirated here. Even deep in the countryside, you find Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp translating very easily.
Interesting. One thing I noticed, if you just look at the clothes here in China of people, if you don't look at the faces, you just look at the clothes, you are anywhere in the world, anywhere in the West, anywhere in America. Same shirt, same shorts, same shoes. In that sense, we are one world. We're all dressing the same.
This is something that people can't really talk about when you're in China, or maybe you can, I'll find out, but they're regular people. Everyone's being watched. The 3 T's, Tiananmen Square, Taiwan, and Tibet. Although people feel much freer to speak, still not about the 3 T's. I found no one with differing views other than the party line that would go and say that on camera, anywhere in China. Especially the great tragedy of Tibet, which they continue to have very narrow information about. What they repeat is,
well, Tibet, there's no question to them that this is part of China, always was, and they really have liberated the place. So there's no real debate there. In terms of Taiwan, they don't understand why this is like a younger daughter that's not coming home. And I tried to explain to them that I thought that they were a separate country for the past 60 or so years, that they've had a separate kind of government, and they deserve to have their own country, but they do not understand it. It's just part of China. They should come home to their mother, and they're one of their daughters. So Hong Kong has come home, Macau has come home, so Taiwan should come home. And Tibet, forget that. It's not a matter of that coming home. It's already been home.
going to a world where you have to be careful about what you say.
I just interviewed a few folks, and it's still, people are still really afraid to be interviewed for fear that this could get out to the police. One person relayed to me that they had someone who interviewed on a camera once, and that the policeman came, and there was a lot of problems for them and their family.
You know how the game goes?
No, but I'm figuring it out.
The person that lost
Yes.
punishment. Being punished.
And
That's
he
why
wasn't-
it's keep doing to him. That's why they're punishing.
He wasn't punished too severely. Oh, the punishment.
From the land that originated fireworks, like July 4th is to us, May Day is the most important holiday, where in Tiananmen Square the military is displaying its might, a week-long commemoration of communism / now capitalism. I was asked how I saw the people celebrating. I saw no flags flying.